Well, let's start here, I think. Hello everyone, and welcome back to This Is Incredibly Annoying and I Hate Fraps. I've just done... It was only about a 20-minute video recording session thing, and this is where we started, this is where we ended up last time, and this is where we ended up after this recording. The reason I'm telling you that is we're starting here. And we're going to delete this one because Fraps decided it didn't want to record this. It didn't tell me it wasn't recording. As far as I can see, there was no reason for it not to record. It just went, no, not recording, which is annoying because I said quite a few important things that I want to say, and I will say. Which is, I'm struggling with this game. There's a variety of things with that. So this is why I'm going to the map. We started here. Let's do a brief overview of the important parts of the story. We started in Candlekeep. We were attacked by two people who were after a bounty. We found Gorion, who said, "We have to leave now, you're in danger." Then we came here, where we rested, and Gorion got attacked, and they said, "Hand over the ward," so they wanted us. And Gorion died so that we would survive, and we ran away, and we ran to the Friendly Arm Inn, where, as we got here, someone tried to attack us to claim a bounty. That's number 4. We went in, Khalid Jahira got out. We then, let's get the map, we then headed south to Beregost. I don't think anyone tried to kill us, except in the Red Sheaf, which we haven't gone into due to reloading it, because we didn't want to die. We didn't want to stay dead due to the fact this is a video game and we can do that. So that's 5 people. We then came down to Nashkel. There's someone in the inn there who's trying to kill us. So that's 6 people over the whole thing, and I may have forgotten a few people. I can't remember, apart from monsters and bandits and stuff. Was there someone else on this route or here? I can't remember. If I'm role-playing, if I'm playing a character in a real-life pen-and-paper RPG, my suggestion for the party is, let's go to Baldur's Gate. The best way to hide an apple tree is to put it in an orchard. And the best way to hide a person is to go into a packed city, a packed crowd. Because, yes, there's a load of people in there, but you've got to find the right person. We go to Baldur's Gate, we do some research, do some investigation, find out who's trying to kill us. Instead, no, we're going down to Nashkel, we're going out to the country. And I touched on this in my last recording, and I said, okay, so we're going out here, where there are bandits, and monsters, and possibly more monsters. So we're going to places where there's people who already have bounties, like, what was the commander name, Brag, or Braga or something? He's got a bounty on his head. Gnolls probably have a bounty on their heads. Whatever's here probably has bounties on their heads. Whatever's in here probably has a bounty on its head. Bandits and hobgoblins around here, they've probably got bounties or loot worth stealing. Or maybe they're the people or the bandits are people who are going after bounties. So yes, let's go to a place where there's a lot of bounty hunters. When they have pictures of us and bounties of us. That is dumb. There is no reason in-game I can see why we're going to Nashkel and we're not going to Baldur's Gate, finding who's trying to kill us. And whatever. But this is the story of the game, isn't it? This is the main quest. We have to do this. Before we can do, in my mind, the more sensible thing of going to Baldur's Gate, no, we have to go down to Nashkel. And that's one thing that's bothering me, is there is no reason as far as I can tell, for us going to, let's loot the bodies.
Cool one.
Have you still got space? Nope. You've got you've not got. Oh, you've got quite a bit actually. quite a
full
bit of
plate
things.
and packing steel.
That's not what I wanted you to do, but you can still pick it up.
Nature serve as you direct.
Anything else there? Nope. So we'll go to the inn and sell this. But, so story-wise, I've heard people say that this has got a good story, and I really can't tell that that's the case. Why are we going down here? I'm sure it's an overarching story. It's really interesting, but this just seems to be a really weird order. There's probably stuff in Baldur's Gate that we could do, so it seems really weirdly written in that regard. It also feels fairly bizarrely paced, and by that I mean it just feels very, very slow paced. I mean, okay, let's compare the motivations with games other games I'm let's playing. So you've got Mass Effect, where you are what's his rank? Lieutenant Commander in the Human Alliance military, the Human Alliance fleet, and human colonies in throughout the galaxy are being attacked. So you're going to try and protect them from the people attacking them. I'm trying to avoid spoilers just in case you've not played it before. I know it's been out forever, but I've only just started playing it. Well, I say that's been a few weeks. It's been a few months actually. But there's a motivation there. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Here is, I mean the side quests in this, the side quests in that. But in this game, I'm doing the side quests because I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. And with the way the journal's set out, I'm not entirely sure what are side quests and what's part of the main quest. Whereas in Mass Effect, it's very much set out, here's the main quest, here are the other things you can do. It makes it easier to understand what the side quests are, what the main quests are, what I'm meant to be doing. And I know what my motivation is. That sounds very kind of prima donna-ish, doesn't it? What's my motivation? Then you have Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. And it has a better journal system. I think most games have a better journal system. But in that game, there is a guy who could have you executed, and he's saying, okay, you can work for me, and then I won't execute you.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Shut up.
As good as done.
And so you know what you're doing.
The inn is open to all who behave themselves. It's been dreadful slow business lately.
You know what your character motivation is, which is do what this guy says, or work towards what his goal is, so he doesn't plan on killing you. And I just find it kind of frustrating that in this game, same like Assassin's Creed, the first one, the one I'm let's playing, I don't know what the other ones are like, so I can't comment. But in those, in that one, the motivation is kind of the same. This guy has it's so you can build up your rank and kind of earn your life in a way. Let's investigate what these are, identify what these are. So you kind of owe him your life in one sense.
The inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Yeah, let's go full. A bit of healing, not a huge bit.
What?
So you kind of owe him, in a way,
You've a task?
your life. So you kind of do what he says, because, you know, he also happens to lead a village full of assassins who, again, could have you killed. So, but you have a kind of motivation. It's obvious what you're meant to be doing as a player as
You
well as a
must gather your
character.
party before venturing forth.
They are in the same room. Shut up. Sorry, I'm getting aggravated at everything.
As good as done.
So motivation-wise, I think the other games I'm playing are far better, and in that way are far better written and have better stories.